And that's what happened with Kentucky. They were never able to get a rhythm on offense. And you add to that, David, we were running for 350 yards. They dominated the next day.
I think that's the most embarrassing part. Like, it wasn't throwing the football over the yard. It was I out-physicaled you. I out-toughed you. And Stoops has built his program on toughness and being physical. So for this to happen a year ago in this rivalry, I imagine they've addressed this, and it's a concern that they're worried about coming into this football.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the linebacker. Got the first down, looking for more. Going, pick up the they'll move the chains, and they're set at the 41.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a winner.
Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Bolden. Got a man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Got it in the middle. It's gone. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing it home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone is not a good one. So Louisville's offense will get the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Back to throw, it's Moss. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right. Don't quit if you're on defense. Hit somebody after the QB. They got to him. They hit him. And forced the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Cardinals are rolling down the field. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. These two first met in 1912, and both have a rich history of stars. Johnny Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, and Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
That's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously, it runs deep, and the uniforms are solid, right? Like bright red, blue on the other side, just a nice color clash.
Yeah, visually and optically, really, this is a very good-looking rivalry, and it's also good on the field. There's a lot of talent assembled here today.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Connection. The defense gets a fourth down stop.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you can tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan to get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's picked off. They'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back in the game.
Yeah, or find an easy cleanup. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking for a man. It's Bowman. Setting up the screen. He breaks it down. And runs through. He's got it.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. position for this offense. Give to Brown.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them jump by jump.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly out to the 20. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Grant in the backfield. It's Brown. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Moss. He's going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Kentucky, 3.
Here he comes with return. And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
That's a breathing sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense? Getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Line downfield. And he's got it for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Nice patience by the quarterback. He had his receiver running across the route, keeping him in the zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Wall.
How nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Moss. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Let's talk a minute about Louisville's new quarterback, Miller Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Mayava. Now with the Bill, he fills a void and brings a gunslinger mentality, Jesse.
He has that gunslinger mentality. When it's going good, it's normally going really, really good. He has to be able to avoid the mistakes. And let's not forget, he's got some pretty big shoes to fill, too. Tyler Shuck did some really good things for Louisville's offense a season ago. So for Miller Moss, a chance to rejuvenate his career and do it at Louisville.
3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Watson. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. I don't know if it was luck or pressure or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they got the ball back.
One thing I do know is this running back's got to do a better job of ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. We're very lucky they were able to jump on top of it.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Moss. Here's the heat. Wide open downfield. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
That route is a man-beater, and the quarterback knew exactly where to go with it. He got the look he wanted, put it out in front of the receiver, let him do the rest, yards after the catch, setting up 1st and goal.
A first down run in the red zone. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The offense right now is making the wrong connection. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up the negative play on 2nd down. You got to be very careful about this 3rd down play.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. This ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And it's right down the boulevard. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass. I got to be locked in.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, get more clock, get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. They get down close to the goal line, better execution, put a touchdown on the board.
The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the run, it's Watson. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catch them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
What a job up front, and he'll run for yard on that one.
They're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end that does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Moss. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it. Thankfully, they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You got one drive here to get a couple of points. You got it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the big foul. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Punt is in the air. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and there he goes. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. A solid pickup on that play. Third down play from the gun. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Wildcats and Cards.
Kentucky will put it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. If it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
Breaks the tackle. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and keep it, you got to beat the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now...
Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On the run, it's Watson. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cardinals are marching down the field. Off play action on first down. On the move, he fires. He's got an open man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Off play action. Bringing the heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Dropping back, it's Moss. Finding an escape route.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And find ways to get him going. All sorts of ways. We're seeing it specifically on this drive.
They tried to go smash on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Man, that's a really good job on the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Patterson. And the defense holds
they just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Really good job on the coverage team to make it stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive, but just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. The Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Oh, they're after him! And here's a guy that missed it. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And sometimes the coverage is just great. As a quarterback, you throw the football away and you try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, let's run that run, good coverage.
Looking to throw, it's Moss. He'll off one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Louisville! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Ville taking command as the Cardinals stretch the lead.
Yeah, the Cardinals doing everything right. They're doing everything they need to do. They are looking down their noses at Kentucky right now. It's like, we run this state.
And it looks like Louisville just has the most composure between the two teams in this game. They're not making as many mental errors, and that's starting to show up on the scoreboard.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll try the run. Takes it the other way. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the route is on. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. The guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
saw in that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind him.
Kentucky, 16.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week and the film room because they have gotten out everybody right now on the same page.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Brown has it. And he finds his way through, gets away from one, but Alvarez doing on that one.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. I wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a third and long. Quarterback making checks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play.
Turning it on. The 20. He's at the touchdown Cardinals. And the pummeling has started.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll try the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the ground with the back. He's loose. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Use the play fake. Now a throw. Rushes on him. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, better look out. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Bolden. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Give to Brown. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Wide open spaces. He's at the 30. Pass attack. Touchdown, Louisville. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Try to get it to the edge. Shakes off the defender. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Whitcomb. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down marker. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. He goes to the ground, the number 4, and they pick up and a first down.
And you pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get much. Like, you can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Under fire. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
After that incompletion, fourth and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away, but you're trailing here in the fourth quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Wide receiver going in motion. Hands it off. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
3:25. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll throw it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him alone too much. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, waiting for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains to the 4th down. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Unloads quickly. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move, it's Patterson. Finish the ball in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. The result of this game is going
things here late that they did well.
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here.
Take it to him. 24. Black 24. Clear.
To the air. It's Moss. Grab, go to the middle. It's Skinner. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game eventually, but not this unit. They're still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll move the tight end. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing it up.
Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Skinner. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. And he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. The give and tick, 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 tick. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is...
Got enough space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Kentucky, 23.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. It's marking at the 27-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. The give to the left. Stonewall again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Quarterback on the keeper.
your defense. Forget the option. Forget pitching it. He is going to take it, and this is why, because he chews up big yards, makes the huge play.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous party. Consolation prize, if you will. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. I think there's some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt, offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. You can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on the offense should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed it at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They feed him again. Makes it past the marker. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Five receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. He lost it high and deep down the left side. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. Maybe it was just in the cards as Louisville takes home this rivalry game, and they will bring the Governor's Cup home to the Ville. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.